Aigues-Vives is a French commune in the Aude department in the Languedoc-Roussillon region of southern France. The inhabitants of the commune are known as Aigues-Vivois or Aigues-Vivoises. Geography. Aigues-Vives is located in the northeast of Aude department in the Minervois area, some 50 km west by northwest of Narbonne and 14 km east by northeast from Carcassonne. It is traversed by Highway D206 going northeast from Bardens through the heart of the commune and the town and continues northeast out of the commune to Rieux-Minervois. Highway D57 also traverses the commune from Alors-Minervois in the north, intersecting the Highway D206 in the town of Aigues-Vives and continuing south to join the east-west D610 highway. The commune is entirely farmland except for the town and a hill on the western edge. There are a few scattered buildings but no villages or towns other than Aigues-Vives. The Ruisseau de Puy flows from the hill in the west to north of the town where it joins the Canal Nord. There are a few other streams in the commune including the Réals, the Mirausse, the Genet, the Mision, the Canet, the Neuf, the Canal Sud, and the Rigole de Aigues-Vives. Neighboring communes and villages. History. The first document attesting to the existence of Aigues-Vives was transcribed from the Latin Aqua-Viva in 994, although some say 993. It was an exchange between Aude Algarius, abbot of Cornes, and Roger Trencavel, Viscount of Carcassonne. Heraldry. Administration. List of successive mayors of Aigues-Vives. Mayors from 1929. Demography. In 2010, the commune had 519 inhabitants. The evolution of the number of inhabitants is known through the population censuses conducted in the town since 1793. For the 21st century, a census of municipalities with fewer than 10,000 inhabitants is held every 5 years, unlike larger towns that have a sample survey every year. Population change sources. LDHEHESS Cassini until 1962, INSEE database from 1968. Economy. Viticulture. Minervois AOC, Coteaux de Peyriac, and Languedoc AOC. Its territory is planted with olive trees, apple trees, and rice. Culture and heritage. Civil heritage. The commune has a number of buildings and structures that are registered as historical monuments. A tile factory, the cooperative wine cellar, the wine distillery. Land with archaeological remains at Partaran Cemetery, the War Memorial at Route de Bardens. Other sites of interest. The Etang de Marcilet is adjacent to the village of Aigues-Vives but dried up in the 19th century. This depression of about 2,000 hectares is irrigated by the Aude. The land is covered with crops, mainly vineyards and apple orchards. The area of the dried-up pond of Marcilet is next to the Aigues-Vives houses. A stately tower of the 13th century next to the church. The natural bridge of St. Anne. Religious heritage. The commune has one religious building that is registered as an historical monument. The Church of St. Alexandra has a tower that is a registered historical monument, a Gothic survey, and a tower adjoining the church. The church contains one item that is registered as an historical object, a chalice with paten. A discoidal stele can be seen under the porch of the church. The cemetery contains 2 funerary steles. Local life. In 1902, thanks to the mayor, Eugene Roussillon, Aigues-Vives became an electrified village. The SDMF, which was founded in 1900 by Whitgey Mistrade, installed electricity in the village. Celebration and culture. Each year on the second Saturday in October, the Gavinades Festival is held where winemakers offer tastings of the wine, white, rosé, red from the wine country Coteaux de Peyriac and Minervois. On the following day each year there is also a celebration for apples, wine and rice. Notable people linked to the commune. Pierre Bayle, a potter, ceramist born in Aigues-Vives on 3 June 1945, died on 18 March 2004 in Béziers. Lucien Traunou, called Louis, born on 25 August 1901 in Louans, died in June 1945 at the sanatorium in Gois and was a French resistance fighter. He refused the surrender of France in 1940 and the system of the French state of Pétain-Laval. He was active in the French resistance. He was a member of a group affiliated with the OSS. In Carcassonne he ran the departmental office supplying straw and fodder which served as a cover. He was the central mailbox of the Fred Tommy Brown network and he kept the radio transmitter in his office in Carcassonne. Then later at Aigues-Vives post office which was run by his wife. On Thursday 17 November 1943, Lucien Traunou was arrested by the Gestapo and the French milice in his home in the Aigues-Vives post office. He was imprisoned in the Baumards prison in Marseille until early March 1944. He was then deported to Mauthausen. Liberated in May 1945, Lucien Traunou died of sickness on 31 May 1945 at the sanatorium of the 1st Army of Colmar in Goisen. Bibliography. De Vichenamp, Dom Vayset, General History of Languedoc, Toulouse 1872–1885. Mahul, Cartillery and Archives of the Former Diocese and the Arrondissement of Carcassonne, Paris 1857–1885. Sabath's Topographical Dictionary of Aude, Paris 1912. Béchier, Historical Notes and Observations on the Church, Rural Chapels, and Old Taxes, Academy of Arts and Sciences of Carcassonne in 1909. Orzias and Amp, Rankle, Various Notes, Gallo-Roman Archaeology, Aigues-Vives, Society of Scientific Studies of Aude in Carcassonne 1978. Marie-Elise Gardel, Frédéric Cloppy and Corinne Sanchez, Aigues-Vives, a village in the Minevois. Historical and Archaeological Study, L'Association of Carcassonne, History of Aigues-Vives, 2008, ISBN 978-2-9502965-11. Habit Others, a monograph of Aigues-Vives. Christophe Monnet, A History of the Drying Up of the Marcellette Pond, the period Camin 1900 to 1942. Aigues-Vives, November 2012.